bicycles!
It is a lovely sunny day and Peppa and George are riding their bicycles.
That's a fine pumpkin, Daddy Pig.
Daddy Pig is very proud of his pumpkin.
Pumpkins are the only thing I can grow. Probably because I love pumpkin pie.
Come on, George. Daddy, Susie, Rebecca.
Peppa and her friends Danny Dog, Susie Sheep and Rebecca Rabbit are riding their bicycles. George is riding his tricycle.
He's going so slowly. Let's race to Daddy Pig's pumpkin. If we race to Daddy's pumpkin, we have to be very careful not to bump into it. Daddy would be very sad if the pumpkin got broken. Don't worry, Peppa. Race you!
Peppa and her friends are racing to Daddy Pig's pumpkin.
Hey, watch out for my pumpkin.
Hooray!
Peppa, look out! Daddy's pumpkin!
Ah! Sorry, Daddy. Look at George, he's going so slowly. George is still riding a baby bike. Yours is a baby bike too, Peppa. You've still got stabilisers. I can ride without my stabilisers. Me too. And me. Let's ride up the hill again. Are you coming, Peppa? No, I think I'll stay here. See you later. Bye.
Peppa wishes she did not have stabilisers on her bicycle.
Daddy, I don't want stabilisers anymore.
Do you think you can ride without them?
Yes!
All right, Peppa. Let's take them off.
Daddy Pig is taking the stabilisers off Peppa's bicycle.
Are you sure you want to ride without stabilisers?
Yes!
You've never done it before.
I can do it. I can. Ah! It's not funny.
Riding without stabilisers is not easy.
Would you like some help, Peppa?
Yes, please, Daddy.
All right. Ready, steady, go!
Don't let go, Daddy.
Don't worry, I've got you.
You're doing really well, Peppa.
Hold on, Daddy.
Just keep pedalling.
Peppa is riding on her own without stabilisers.
Daddy, you let go.
You've been cycling on your own for ages.
Have I?
You're really very good at it.
Am I? Oh, I can do it. Look at me, look at me. I can ride my bike properly. Daddy, Susie, Rebecca, look. I don't need my stabilisers anymore. Look at me. Hooray! Race you to Daddy's pumpkin. Whee!
Peppa, look out! My pumpkin!
I'm going to win.
Peppa isn't looking where she is going.
Wow! Whoops!
Oh dear. Peppa has squashed Daddy Pig's pumpkin.
Sorry I squashed your pumpkin, Daddy.
Never mind the pumpkin. The important thing is that you are okay. In future, you really must look where you are going.
I promise I will, Daddy.
Good. Anyway, now the pumpkin is broken, I can make it into pumpkin pie.
I love pumpkin pie.
And because Daddy Pig's pumpkin is so big, there will be enough pumpkin pie for everyone.
Hooray! The Tooth Fairy.
Peppa and George are having their favourite food, spaghetti.
What a lot of noise!
Finished!
Ah, now we'll have a bit of quiet.
What's that?
tooth.
Where did that come from?
Peppa, maybe you should look in the mirror.
Oh. It's my tooth. It's fallen out.
Don't worry, Peppa. It's just a milk tooth. They're meant to fall out.
Will I grow a new one, Mummy?
Yes, you will, Peppa. It also means the Tooth Fairy will be paying you a visit.
Tooth Fairy?
Yes, the Tooth Fairy. If you put the tooth under your pillow tonight, the Tooth Fairy will come. The Tooth Fairy will take the tooth, and in its place, she will leave a shiny coin.
When I grow up, I want to be a tooth fairy.
Oh, and what would you like to be when you grow up, George?
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur.
Quick, George, it's bedtime. We don't want to miss the tooth fairy.
Before going to bed, Peppa and George brush their teeth.
Peppa, what are you doing?
I'm brushing my tooth so it's nice and clean for the tooth fairy.
Peppa cannot wait to get into bed. Peppa is putting her tooth under the pillow for the Tooth Fairy.
Good night, Peppa and George.
Good night, Mummy. Good night, Daddy.
Good night, my little piggies.
George, I'm not going to sleep. Let's both stay awake all night and see the tooth fairy. This tooth fairy is very late.
The Tooth Fairy is taking a long time to arrive.
Where is that tooth fairy?
What is that noise? Is it the Tooth Fairy?
George, can you hear something? Oh, George.
Oh, the noise is George. He was so tired he has fallen asleep.
George is not very good at staying awake, but I am. I'm going to stay awake and see the tooth fairy. I'm not going to sleep.
The Tooth Fairy has arrived. But Peppa is asleep.
Hello, Peppa. Would you like this coin in return for your tooth? What a nice clean tooth. Thank you, Peppa. Good night.
Peppa, George, wake up. It's morning.
What? I wasn't asleep.
Did the Tooth Fairy come?
No.
Let's take a look under your pillow.
Look, Peppa. The Tooth Fairy has been and she's left you a coin.
Hooray!
You fell asleep, didn't you?
Well, maybe I fell asleep just for a little bit. Next time I will stay awake and I will see the Tooth Fairy. The new car.
Today, Peppa and her family are going for a drive in their red car.
Shall we have the roof down?
Yes, please.
Peppa and George love their car.
Is everybody ready?
Ready?
Then let's go!
I love our car.
And our car loves us too, don't you?
Oh dear, the car does not sound very well.
What's wrong, Daddy?
I don't know.
Let's take it to Grandad Dog's garage. He can fix it.
That's a good idea, Mummy Pig.
Grandad Dog runs the garage. He is very good at mending cars.
Oh dear, Daddy Pig. Your car does not sound very well.
Can you fix it, please, Grandad Dog?
Yes, but it will take all day.
Oh.
We wanted to go for a drive in our car.
Don't worry, you can borrow this new car while I fix yours.
Hooray!
Thank you, Grandad Dog.
Would you like the roof down?
Yes, please.
I'll just press this red button.
What a clever car.
Wow.
When you come back, I will have fixed your car.
Thank you, Grandad Dog. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Peppa and her family like the new blue car.
There's so many buttons in this new car.
What does the green button do, Daddy?
Let's see.
Magic windows! Daddy, make the magic windows go down. What does the blue button do?
I don't know. Let's see. Ah!
I love this new car. Can we keep it?
No, we can't keep it, Peppa. We've only borrowed it for today.
Oh?
Oh, no. I think it's going to rain.
Yes, I'll just put the roof up. Now, which is the button to close the roof? Oops, silly me. Aha! This must be the button. Ah!
The new car has squirted Daddy Pig with water.
Silly Daddy, that's not the roof.
This button. Oops, not that one. This button.
Daddy Pig has forgotten which button closes the roof.
I don't think this car likes me.
Let's try the red button. Hooray!
Hey!
But now it's stopped raining.
Can we open the roof again?
Yes. Which button was it?
The red one!
Hooray!
Grandad Dog has fixed the car.
Your car is fixed.
Hooray!
Thank you, Grandad Dog. And keep the change.
Thank you, Daddy Pig. Goodbye.
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 Bye-bye.
Ah, it's good to get our old car back again.
I like the new car, but I like our old car better.
And I think our old car likes us too. Don't you?
Tidying up.
Peppa and George are in their bedroom playing with their toys.
George, let's play dollies and dinosaurs. What is that? It looks like a horrible monster. Dinosaur. Ah! It's a dinosaur. Help! Help! Help!
Daddy Pig is in the sitting room reading his newspaper. Mummy Pig is reading her book.
What are they doing?
Help! Help!
Peppa, George, what's going on? What's all this noise? Whoa! Help! Oh! Oh!
What on earth is going on? What a lot of noise! And look at all this mess on the floor. Someone could trip over and hurt themselves.
Someone did trip over and hurt themselves.
Oh dear, poor Daddy Pig. Come on, children, let's do a bit of tidying up.
But, Mummy, we're playing dollies and dinosaurs.
You can play again when you've tidied up.
But it's all George's mess.
Is it really? So this must be one of George's lovely dresses.
No. Or maybe some of the mess is mine.
Right, I'll help George tidy, and Mummy Pig can help Peppa.
We can have a race. Girls against boys.
Good idea. Let's see who can tidy up first. Ready, steady, go! We're winning.
No, you're not. There. Oh, what's this? Teddy, I've been looking for you.
Quick, Peppa, put Teddy in your toy basket.
There. Now these books. Lovely.
What do we have here?
Dinosaur.
That's right. It's a dinosaur book.
It's George's pop-up dinosaur book.
This is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's right. Oh, this is a Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
Yes. And this is a Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Well done, George.
George loves dinosaurs.
Daddy, George, you've stopped tidying up. You'll lose the race.
Oh, yes, the race. Come on, George, put this back on the bookshelf.
Daddy, you're very slow at tidying up. Mummy and I are going to win.
No, we're going to win. We win.
No, we win.
We all win. Look how tidy the room is.
Hey!
What a tidy room.
Well done, everyone.
Mummy, now that we've tidied our room, can we play dollies and dinosaurs again?
Yes, you can carry on with your game now.
Yippee! Where are my dolls? Where's Mr. Dinosaur? Here they are. Grrr. Dinosaur. Ah! It's a dinosaur! Help! Help!
Oh dear, the room is untidy again.
Oh. Oh.
Well, at least it was tidy for a bit.
George's friend.
Peppa and her friends are at the playground. Peppa, Susie and Danny are on the roundabout.
Are you all ready?
Ready!
Then let's go!
Whee! Faster! Faster! Whee!
George is a bit too little for the roundabout. He is playing on the swing. Here is Rebecca Rabbit with her little brother, Richard Rabbit.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Can I come on the roundabout too?
Hop on, Rebecca.
Let's go really, really fast.
Richard Rabbit wants to go on the roundabout too.
If Richard gets on, it means we can't go fast. Richard can play with George.
Richard, would you like to play with George?
No.
George is a dinosaur just like yours. Let's go and see.
Richard Rabbit is the same age as George.
Richard wanted to see George's dinosaur.
Grrr. Dinosaur.
George, can Richard play with your dinosaur?
No.
Richard, can George play with your dinosaur?
No.
George and Richard do not want to share their dinosaurs.
George, it will be much more fun if you share.
That was really nice of George.
Dinosaur.
George does not like sharing.
Richard, let George hold the dinosaurs now.
Richard does not like sharing either.
What's all this crying about?
George and Richard always cry when they play together. They're just too little to play properly.
Can you two big girls teach them to play together?
Of course. We can help them make sand castles.
Good idea. Let's go to the sandpit.
George and Richard love the sandpit.
George, Richard, today we are going to make sand castles. First, we fill the buckets with sand. We turn the buckets over and give them a little tap. Now we lift the buckets. Hey presto!
Richard has made a sandcastle.
Hey presto!
And George has made a sandcastle.
You see, playing together is fun.
Oh dear, this game has not gone very well.
It was your brother's fault. He broke George's sandcastle. Your brother broke my brother's sandcastle first.
Now, you two big girls are meant to be teaching Richard and George to play nicely together.
That's right. We're big girls. And George and Richard are too little to play together properly.
I've got an idea. George, what's your most favourite thing in the whole playground?
Seesaw!
George loves the seesaw.
Seesaw.
It is a bit difficult to play on a seesaw on your own. Richard wants to play on the seesaw.
Seesaw, seesaw, seesaw. Look, George and Richard are playing together. Seesaw, 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 seesaw.
George likes Richard. Richard likes George. George and Richard like playing together.
Seesaw, seesaw. Foggy day.
Peppa and George are going to the playground today.
Should we drive to the playground?
No, let's walk.
Look, it's just over there.
The playground is quite close.
OK, let's walk.
This way, everyone.
We're going to the playground. We're going to the playground. Oh! Where has the sky gone?
Don't worry, Peppa. It's just fog.
What's fog?
Fog is a cloud that is on the ground instead of in the sky.
Ooh.
It's very thick fog.
I can't see a thing.
Maybe we should go back home.
Yes, we'll go to the playground another day.
Oh.
It is too foggy to find the playground, so Peppa and George have to go back home.
Now, which way is home?
Are we lost, Daddy Pig?
Don't worry. I know exactly where we are. This way. Ooh! Who put that tree there?
Daddy Pig has walked into a tree.
Are you okay, Daddy Pig?
Yes, I'm fine. This way.
Daddy Pig, do you know where you're going?
Yes, of course I do.
I don't think we'll ever find our house again.
I'm sure we will, Peppa. We're only in our garden.
Oh, it's the ducks. Hello, Mrs. Duck. Have you lost your pond? We're lost too.
We are not lost. I know exactly where we are. See you later, ducks. Good luck finding your pond.
Oh!
Daddy Pig has found the duck pond.
That's lucky.
Yes. What a stroke of luck.
Daddy, Mrs. Duck says thank you.
You're most welcome, Mrs. Duck. Now, let's find our house. I'm sure it's this way.
Hello?
Did you hear something?
Yes, I thought I heard someone say...
Hello?
It's Mummy Rabbit with Rebecca and Richard.
Hello, Peppa. We're lost. Hello, Rebecca. We're lost too. We wanted to go to the playground. So did we, but it's too foggy to get there.
Come on, everyone. Back to our house until the fog clears.
Daddy Pig, do you know where you're going?
Yes, of course I do. This way.
Yes, Daddy Pig.
Aha! I've found our little hill. We'll soon be home.
Hooray!
Our house should be just about here. Oh,
Daddy Pig has found a ladder.
that's strange. We don't have a ladder in our garden. Goodness me!
Can you see where we are, Daddy Pig?
Yes, I can.
Daddy, where are we?
Why don't you have a look?
OK. Wow! Wow! I can see everything again.
The fog is going away.
We're at the playground. Hooray! Whee! We're at the playground. We're at the playground. Whee! Seesaw, seesaw. Daddy! Mummy! We're at the playground.
Well, that's lucky. But I thought we were trying to get home.
So did I. Maybe we did get a bit lost after all.
Daddy Pig's office.
Today, as a special treat, Peppa and George are visiting Daddy Pig's office.
Daddy, what do you do at your office all day?
Lots of fun things. You'll see.
This is the building where Daddy Pig works.
We're here.
Hooray!
Yes?
Hello, it's Daddy Pig.
Hello, Daddy Pig.
Can I press the button too?
Of course, Peppa.
Yes?
It's me.
Oh, hello, me. Come in.
My office is on the top floor. We have to go up in the lift.
Can I press the button?
I think it's George's turn. Press the top button, George.
Ooh.
The lift is taking Peppa, George and Daddy Pig up to the very top floor.
Wow.
Top floor, doors opening.
This is Daddy Pig's office.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Daddy Pig.
Hello, Daddy Pig.
Mr. Rabbit and Mrs. Cat work with Daddy Pig.
I've brought two very special visitors with me today. Peppa and George.
What an honour.
Let's begin the tour. Mr. Rabbit, can we start at your desk?
We certainly can. My job is all about numbers. I take very important pieces of paper. I take a rubber stamp and I stamp the paper.
Wow.
What a great job Mr. Rabbit has.
Can I do some stamping?
Of course, I'll just find you some paper.
Here's some paper.
Maybe we should use some blank paper. Here you are.
Peppa likes stamping with rubber stamps.
I like doing Mr. Rabbit's job.
On with the tour. Next up is Mrs. Cat's desk.
Meow.
Hello, Peppa and George.
Hello.
My job is all about drawing shapes on the computer.
Ooh.
Then I print the shapes out.
Wow.
And here's another copy.
Thank you.
What a nice job Mrs. Cat has.
Can I have a go?
Maybe it's George's turn now.
That's right, George. It's your turn to do some work.
George is making blue triangles.
Now we print them out. I like doing Mrs. Cat's job.
Do you want to see my desk now?
Yes, please.
This is Daddy Pig's desk.
My job is quite complicated. I take big numbers, transmute them, and calculate their load-bearing tangents.
Daddy Pig's job sounds very important.
Do you use rubber stamps?
No.
Do you use a computer?
No. But I do use colouring pens.
Daddy, can we draw with your colouring pens?
Good idea.
Peppa and George love drawing with colouring pens.
I'm drawing a house. George is drawing a dinosaur. George always draws dinosaurs. Dinosaur.
My goodness, 5 o'clock already.
It is home time.
I say, what a splendid picture of a house.
And what a fierce dinosaur!
George and I have been doing Daddy's job.
And they've been doing it very well.
I like doing Mr. Rabbit's job, and I like doing Mrs. Cat's job. But I like doing Daddy's job the best. The toy cupboard.
It is Peppa and George's bedtime.
Goodness me! Why are all these toys on your bed?
That's where they live.
Quickly, put the toys away in your toy basket.
But the toy basket is full.
Oh, so it is. Maybe you need a toy cupboard.
Yes, I could make one tomorrow.
The last thing you made, Daddy Pig, was this shelf.
I'm very proud of that shelf.
But Daddy, it's all wobbly. We use it as a slide for Teddy and Mr. Dinosaur.
Oh, all right. Let's buy a new toy cupboard.
We can buy one now on the computer.
Hooray!
Mummy Pig is using the computer to buy a toy cupboard.
Aha! Now, which one shall we get?
Can we have this one, please?
That looks perfect.
Mummy Pig is buying the toy cupboard.
Congratulations. Your toy cupboard is ordered.
Oh, goody.
It is morning, and Mr. Zebra the postman has a special delivery.
Post!
Special delivery for Miss Peppa Pig and Master George.
What is it?
It's a toy cupboard.
Oh, it looks a bit flat.
Yes, you build it yourself.
Oh,
Don't worry, Peppa. It'll be very easy for your mummy and daddy to build. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
bye. Now what do we do?
Now we build your toy cupboard.
Yes!
That's strange. There aren't any instructions.
Maybe it's so easy to build, it doesn't need instructions.
Mummy, can we help?
Yes. First, I need a shelf.
Here's a green shelf.
Thank you, Peppa. Now I need 4 legs.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blue legs, Mummy.
Lovely. We'll have this done in no time.
Here's a red door, Mummy Pig.
Thank you, Daddy Pig. There. Finished.
Well done, Mummy Pig.
It's very tiny. How will all our toys fit inside?
It is a little small.
Oh, George has found another bit.
Maybe that's a spare shelf.
And there's all of these bits too.
Oh dear, the cupboard is tiny because Mummy Pig has not used all the pieces.
We'll just have to take it apart and start again.
Oh, no. If only we had the instructions. Who can that be?
Hello. I've just found this in my van.
It's the missing instructions. That will make things a lot easier.
Hooray!
The instructions look very complicated.
It's no good. It's nonsense.
Leave it to me, Daddy Pig. I quite enjoy putting these things together.
Really? Can we help in any way?
You can put the kettle on. I'll have a nice cup of tea. With 6 sugars, please.
Everyone is preparing tea and biscuits for Mr. Zebra.
Tea time, Mr. Zebra. Wow!
Mr. Zebra has built the toy cupboard.
My goodness, that was quick.
Yes, and I've put all your toys in there too.
Ooh! Thank you, Mr. Zebra.
But there's no room for these last 2.
Oh, poor Teddy and Mr. Dinosaur. Where are they going to live?
Why not simply order another easy-to-make cupboard?
No!
I've got a better idea. Teddy and Mr. Dinosaur can live on your beds.
But, Mummy, that's where they lived before.
Yes, I know. That's why it's such a good idea.
Teddy Playgroup.
It is home time at Peppa's playgroup.
Daddy, Teddy Playgroup is coming to stay.
Who?
Teddy Playgroup is our school mascot. It's Peppa's turn to take him home.
He has pyjamas, a photo album and a toothbrush.
It's all in his suitcase.
I see.
Peppa, Daddy Pig and Teddy Playgroup have arrived home.
Mummy Pig, we have a special guest staying with us tonight.
Really? Who's that?
Teddy Playgroup. He has pyjamas, a photo album and a toothbrush.
What's the photo album for?
We took photos of him doing exciting things.
Oh,
My friends have took Teddy Playgroup all over the world.
London? Paris? Egypt? Oh, I say, Teddy Playgroup does have an exciting life.
I hope he has an exciting time with us.
It is Peppa and George's bedtime.
Everybody, this is Teddy Playgroup. Hello. He is our special guest. You all have to make room. Grrr. Oh, and that is Mr. Dinosaur. He's not very good at talking. Grrr.
Let's take a photo for Teddy Playgroup's album. Say cheese.
Cheese! Daddy, Teddy Playgroup needs to have an exciting time tomorrow. Can we go to the North Pole?
How about the supermarket?
Yes! I don't think Teddy Playgroup has ever been shopping before.
It is morning. Peppa is taking Teddy Playgroup to the supermarket.
This shop sells everything. Oranges, apples, bananas. Very interesting.
This is the checkout, where all the food is paid for. George wants to take a picture.
OK, George.
Cheese.
Cheese! Ha ha! That's enough pictures, George.
Oh, where is Teddy Playgroup?
Teddy Playgroup is missing.
Daddy, you've lost Teddy Playgroup.
Don't worry, Peppa. I'm sure we'll find him.
Hello. How was your day?
Daddy lost Teddy Playgroup.
Oh, no.
But I've got a plan to find him.
How are we going to find Teddy Playgroup, Daddy?
First, we print out all the photos we took of him.
Mummy Pig is unpacking the shopping.
Where are you going?
We're going to stick pictures of Teddy Playgroup on trees.
Oh,
Daddy, wait for me! Why are we sticking photos on trees, Daddy?
When people see the pictures of Teddy Playgroup, they'll know he's lost, and they can help us find him.
Oh, this is Teddy in my bed. This is Teddy in the kitchen. And these are George's pictures at the supermarket. Ah, Teddy Playgroup. I know where he is.
oh, hello.
Mummy, we know where Teddy Playgroup is.
Yes, he's in the shopping bag with the pasta and tomatoes.
Peppa is showing her class Teddy Playgroup's photo album.
I was worried that Teddy Playgroup wouldn't have an exciting adventure with us. Then luckily, my daddy lost him at the supermarket. But we found him again in the shopping.
That was an exciting adventure.
Yes, it was. Chatterbox.
It is a lovely sunny day, and Susie Sheep has come to play with Peppa.
Hello, Susie. Hello, Peppa.
Peppa and Susie are best friends.
Guess what happened to me yesterday? Yesterday, I went to the duck pond and I saw Mrs. Duck. Well, yesterday... Then I went to the supermarket with Mummy. We bought bread, carrots and... What's wrong? You talk too much. You go blah, 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 blah. Just like that. Blah, blah, blah. Mummy, Susie said I talk too much.
Well, you are a bit of a chatterbox, Peppa.
Chatterbox. That's right. Chatterbox here, chatterbox there. Chatter, chatter, chatter. You never stop talking. I can easily stop talking if I want to. No, you can't. Yes, I can. You can't. I can. You can't. That's it. I'm never going to talk again. Hello, Susie. Hello, Peppa. Hello, Zoe. You look nice today. Thank you, Susie. This is my new dress. Why are you not talking, Peppa? Yes, why are you not talking, Peppa? This is a silly game. What game are you playing? Susie said I was a chatterbox and I could never be quiet. You're not being very quiet now, are you? Right, I'm not going to talk ever again. Starting now. Hello, everyone. Hello, Danny. Hello, Danny. What's the matter with Peppa? She's not talking. Oh, who wants a grape? Me, please. Me, please. You can't nod your head. That's cheating. And you can't blink. Hello, everyone. Hello, Pedro. What's the matter with Peppa? She's never going to talk ever again. Why? Because she talks too much. I do not talk too much. Anyway, you're always walking like this. Ooh, look at me. I'm Susie Sheep. See what I mean? And you say this. Mickey Macky Boo Ba Boo. That's nothing like me. It is a bit like you, Susie. You're just as noisy as me. I can be quiet. It's not easy. It's not that hard, Peppa. OK, you do it then. Let's all do it. We can show my mummy. Mummy, we're all going to be quiet. Very quiet. So quiet, you can drop something on the floor and hear it. Quiet as a mouse.
You're not being quiet at all. You're all being very noisy.
We can be quiet whenever we want.
Start being quiet on the count of 3. 1, 2...
I'm not ready. OK, now. On your marks. Ready. Get set.
3.
Hello, I'm home. Oh, I thought the house was empty.
Peppa and her friends are playing at being quiet.
It's not playing. It's very hard work. Oh, Peppa!
Peppa cannot stop herself from talking.
Oh, Daddy, I think I might be a chatterbox.
That's not such a bad thing, Peppa. It's good to talk. In fact, I think you're an expert at talking.
That's right. I am an expert at talking. I'm an expert at talking too. No, you're not. I'm the chatterbox. I'm more of a chatterbox than you.
Oh, you two are just the same.
Yes, we are. That's why we are best friends. Chatter, chatter,
Peppa
chatter,
loves talking.
Chatter, chatter.
Susie loves talking. Everybody loves talking.
Twinkle Toes.
Peppa and George are playing in their bedroom.
Dinosaur. George, you must stay on your side of the bedroom. That's your side, and this is my side. Do not cross the invisible line. Post!
Hello, Mr. Zebra.
Hello, Daddy Pig. I've got some letters for you.
Is there anything for me and George?
I'm afraid not. They're all for Mummy and me.
Oh.
There's a parcel as well.
Probably that box of reinforced concrete I ordered.
Look at all the stamps on it.
That's because it's from a long way away. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Oh, the label says it is for Peppa and George.
Yippee! Look, Mummy, a parcel for George and me.
Ooh.
There's a letter too. Dear Peppa and George, here is a present for you to share. Love from your Auntie Dotty.
Auntie Dotty lives far away in another country.
Ooh, what is the present?
It's got wheels.
Car.
It's not a car, George. It's got legs. It's a table.
It's got a tail.
Oh, tables don't have tails.
There's a handle as well.
What can it be?
There's something else in the box. It's a toy horse. I shall call it Twinkle Toes. Horsey, Twinkle Toes. Horsey, Twinkle Toes. Horsey.
Remember, children, Aunt Dotty sent the present for both of you.
You'll have to share. Sharing can be fun.
Can I play with Twinkle Toes first?
Let George have the first turn. He's the youngest.
Horsey, Horsey.
George likes playing with Horsey.
George, it is called Twinkle Toes, not Horsey.
Now it's Peppa's turn.
I am Princess Peppa with my magic horse, Twinkle Toes.
Peppa likes playing with Twinkle Toes.
Whoops!
Perhaps you should play with the toy horse outside.
Yes, Mummy.
It's a bit steep here. Maybe you should play at the bottom of the hill. And the quickest way down the hill is to ride down.
Are you sure, Daddy? Don't crash like you always do.
Ho, ho! I know what I'm doing, Peppa. I'm a grown-up. Yee-haw!
How are you going to stop, Daddy?
I don't know. Where are the brakes?
Clever, Daddy. You use the duck pond to stop.
What was that big splash?
What big splash?
Daddy Pig, did you know you've got a duck on your head?
Oh, yes. Well, I did fall in the pond.
Horsey, Horsey.
George wants to ride on the toy horse.
Go, go. Oh.
George cannot make the horse go.
If only there was someone big and strong to push George along.
I'm big and strong. I can push George.
What a good idea, Peppa.
Horsey, Horsey. George, she's called Twinkle Toes. Horsey, Twinkle Toes. Horsey. I know. Because the present is for both of us, we'll call her Horsey Twinkle Toes.
Peppa and George love playing together with Horsey Twinkle Toes.
George's new dinosaur.
George is playing with his favourite toy, Mr. Dinosaur. George loves playing with Mr. Dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur is made of plastic. It is almost impossible to break him.
Dinosaur.
George loves playing with Mr. Dinosaur in the bath. At night time, George always takes Mr. Dinosaur to bed with him.
Dinosaur. George, Mr. Dinosaur is broken. Oh.
Mr. Dinosaur does not have a tail anymore.
Poor George.
You have had Mr. Dinosaur a long time.
I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did.
Maybe it's about time you got a new dinosaur.
Yes, we can go to Mr. Fox's shop tomorrow.
This is Mr. Fox's shop.
Mr. Fox's shop sells everything.
I'm sure we'll find you a lovely new dinosaur here, George.
Dinosaur.
George does not want a new dinosaur.
Look, George, a big dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Good morning. Can I help you?
We'd like the dinosaur in the window, please.
Certainly. Good choice. This is the Dino Roar. It roars, it walks, and it sings a dinosaur song.
Dino roar, listen to the dino roar. Roar!
Wow! Dino Roar!
We'll take it.
Roar!
George is playing with Dino Roar in the garden.
Don't play too roughly with Dino Roar, George. He has moving parts and might get broken.
George cannot play with Dino Roar in the garden. George wants to play with Dino Roar in the bath.
George, if you get Dino Roar wet, he'll stop working.
George cannot play with Dino Roar in the bath. It is night time. George has taken Dino Roar to bed with him.
Roar!
George!
Dino roar!
Dino Roar has woken me up.
Maybe Dino Roar should sleep somewhere else.
To the dino roar.
George cannot have Dino Roar in his bed at night. It is morning.
Why is George looking so sad?
George cannot play with Dino Roar in the garden, in the bath, or in bed.
Never mind, George. Dino Roar can still roar.
Dino roar, listen to the dino roar.
Oh,
I think the batteries must have run out, Daddy Pig.
already? How many batteries are in here?
Hundreds and thousands.
Dino Roar needs lots of batteries to make him roar.
Oh, what's this? A trumpet? It doesn't work. Dinosaur.
That's not a trumpet, Peppa. You found Mr. Dinosaur's tail.
Oh.
Now, Daddy Pig can mend him.
I'll try. I think it might be quite difficult to mend. Oh,
Daddy Pig has mended Mr. Dinosaur.
Hooray!
oh, I am a bit of an expert at mending things.
George loves Mr. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Grrr. Dinosaur, dinosaur. Hello, Mr. Dinosaur. Grrr.
Mr. Dinosaur is George's favourite toy in the whole world.